Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Third Eye Media. So let us discuss about some of the topics which are actually published on April 13th Hindu newspaper. The first topic was University of Hyderabad among world's best to pursue 7 subjects. The University of Hyderabad has been named as one of the world's top universities for the study of 7 subjects according to the QS World University Rankings by subject. The IIT Hyderabad scored in one subject, while the Indian School of Business ISB scored in 2 subjects. The study released by Global Higher Education Analyst QS, that is Chioccarelli Simmons, names the world's best universities for the study of 54 academic disciplines. Last year, the University of Hyderabad featured in 5 subjects. The 7 subjects are biological sciences, chemistry, economics and econometrics, English language and literature, linguistics, performing arts, and physics and astronomy. The 7 subjects which are actually best to pursue in University of Hyderabad according to QS. Next, series of events to throw light on city's rich cultural history. Series of events to throw light on the city's rich cultural history. The International Council on Monuments and Sites, ICOMOS, International Council on Monuments and Sites, Deccan Heritage Academy Trust, DHAT, and Salarjung Museum will conduct a series of programs here ahead of the World Heritage Day on April 18. Remember one thing, World Heritage Day is observed on April 18 every year. As part of the event marking the 50th year of Venice Charter 1964, the guiding principles for conservation and restoration of monuments and sites. Remember one more important thing, Venice Charter 1964 was actually a guiding principle for conservation and restoration of monuments and sites. ICOMOS will organize the Voice of Heritage Badge program VOH Badge 2024 at different historic monuments and sites during the week. Students and young professionals can register for the program on tinyurl.com VOH Badge 24 entry formal. So, this is a link where we can actually go and register for this particular program. So, what are 3 important things? One is World Heritage Day is celebrated on April 18, and this is the body which is responsible for it. ICOMOS, that is International Council on Monuments and Sites, and Venice Charter is a guiding principle for conservation and restoration of monuments and sites. Next, inflation slowed, yet no relief on food bills. India's retail inflation moderated to a 10-month low at 4.85% in March from 5.1% in February, but food inflation remained sticky at 8.52%, little changed from the 8.66% recorded in the previous month. As price rise accelerated in cereals and meats, while vegetables, pulses, spices and eggs remained in double-digit inflation. So, obviously, food inflation is not getting down, whereas normal inflation has been dropped down to 4.85%. Next, India shifts its Myanmar staff to Yangon over conflict. In view of the ongoing conflict between military junta of Myanmar and ethnic armed organization. So, conflict is between whom? Military junta of Myanmar, military junta of Myanmar and ethnic armed organizations. India has temporarily moved the staff from its consulate in Sitwe in Rakhine province. The spokesperson of the Ministry of External Affairs, Randir Jaiswal, announced on Friday. India has temporarily moved staff from its consulate in Sitwa to Yangon in view of the fighting in Rakhine state of Myanmar. Our consulate in Mandalay remains fully functional, said Mr. Jaiswal, confirming the removal of the Indian officials from the strategically important location. Next, deferred travel to Israel. Iran says center advisory. India has urged its citizens not to travel to Israel and Iran against the backdrop of escalating military tensions between the 2 West Asian rivals. The advisory came after April 1st Israeli strike against the Iran's embassy in Damascus, Syria, that killed several top Iranian commanders. All Indians are advised not to travel to Iran or Israel till further notice. All those who are residing in Iran or Israel are requested to get in touch with the Indian embassies. They are also requested to restrict their movements to the minimum. An advisory issued by the Ministry of External Affairs stated on Friday. Industrial output grew 5.7% in February. Production levels at 3-month low. So, index of industrial production points to year-on-year output hitting a 4-month high, led by an 8% growth in mining activity and 75% surge in electricity generation. Non-durables output shrank again while durables grew by double digits. India's year-on-year industrial output growth rebounds to a 4-month high of 5.7% in February from January's upgraded 4.1% pace, led by an 8% growth in mining and a 7.5% surge in electricity generation, even as consumption remained uneven, with non-durables output contracting again, while durables grew in the double digits. The IIP slid to a 3-month low of 147.2, with output dipping 4.1% from January. Manufacturing, mining, electricity as well as 6 use-based classifications of factory output logged sequential contractions. Next. So, from the previous news I was telling that Asian Development Bank is very important. So, we are going to have a small understanding about what is its functions and when it is established and what is its purpose. Asian Development Bank, ADB. It is headquartered in Manila, Philippines. Asian Development Bank year of establishment is 19 December 1966. The Asian Development Bank's primary mission is to promote economic growth and cooperation in the Asia Pacific region. The majority of ADB's members are in the Asia Pacific region. The ADB provides assistance to its developing member countries in the region. It also provides financing to certain private sector projects as well as public-private partnerships through grants, loans, technical assistance and equity investments to promote development. The ADB is controlled by member countries, with the US and Japan having the largest stake. This is all you need to know about this particular Asian Development Bank. So that's all. So only few topics were important in this particular day, on this particular day. That's why I have only kept these topics. So reading newspaper is also an art. So if you try to read it regularly, then you will be able to find which articles are important in perspective of your examination and which are not. So with my experience, I don't say that I have a very good experience, but with my experience or a minimal set of knowledge, I can tell only these articles are important on this particular day. So that's all. Please revise these topics again and again, and try to make a note of each and every topic. So this might be very useful when it comes to not only competitive exams but also for your general knowledge purpose. So that's it. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. I'm reminding again and again. So if you are able to subscribe it, if we are able to increase our subscriber base, then only we can go further and develop new videos and even make more interesting, and it will be a boost to our morality. So obviously it will motivate our morale so that we can make videos more regularly. Thank you. That's all for the day. Keep watching.